welcome to my channel where I talk about all things marriage, ministry, and lifestyle. And this happens to be the first video in the series of lifestyle and travel. And I'm on my way to pick up some last minute things that we need for a cruise that we are taking in 9 days. I'm so excited. So about a year ago, our baby turned 15 and I said, okay, this is great, this is wonderful. We did what she wanted to do, and I said, we need to start planning for your sweet 16 next year, because I'm an extreme planner and I feel like I need 365 days to execute my vision and my plan, and my family hops on my crazy train. And so what she said was, I actually don't want a sweet 16. I want stamps on my passport. I really wish I was that astute at 15 years old to have that type of forethought to say, hey, let's travel. And so from that, our family decided, you know what, if we're going to spend money, it's going to be on experiences and education. And so I said, okay, stamps on a passport, stamps on a passport. Okay, babe, where do you want to go? And big babe, where do you want to take her? So we decided on a cruise, because you get more bang for your buck on a cruise. So we are sailing out of Baltimore. We live in Pennsylvania, so we had our choice between the Port of Baltimore, or I believe there's one in Bayonne, New Jersey, and then there's one in New York. So for the itinerary, we chose the Port of Baltimore. The Carnival Pride sails out of there. We've been on, my husband and I have been on that ship before. It's on the smaller side, but you know what? For a first-time cruiser, I think that it is perfect. And the staff and the amenities are, they were fine. They suited us just well. So in 9 days, we leave on our Eastern Caribbean cruise for our baby sweet 16. And so again, because it was a year ago, my family, of course, was asking, well, what are you doing for her birthday? And I told them, hey, we're going on this cruise. This is what she wants to do. And literally the next day, my in-laws was like, yeah, we're booked, we're going. Didn't even ask, and I love them for that. They're just like, we're family, we're gonna celebrate the baby, or you're gonna celebrate the baby, we're gonna go celebrate with you. So there's about 13 of us going. My in-laws live in New York, so they're driving down. Our goddaughter, she's 5, she's going on her first cruise. Her parents are going. My brother-in-laws, they're going. Cousins from down south, they're coming up, they're going. So I'm not just excited because we're going away, I'm just excited that the village is coming together to celebrate, and we're just gonna have some good times. We have so much to be thankful for whenever we can come together and fellowship and celebrate one another and what God has done in our life and how far He has brought us. I'm always down for that, and it's a cruise. So I am on my way to get some last minute things. Don't judge me, because you're like, Precious, you had 365 days to plan this. I did. You're absolutely right. And there's just some, odds and ends that I'm going to get and pick up. And so keep watching. I'll meet you back at the house after I run my errands, and then I'll show you what we're taking on our 7-day Eastern Caribbean Sweet 16 cruise for our daughter. All right. Ciao. And I'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, I am finished running my errands, and so now I'm just going to show you really quickly what is in my carry-on bag that I will be using for embarkation day when we leave. I have one, my husband has one, my daughter has one. I won't show you what's in theirs. I'll just focus on what's in mine, and then I'll show you some of the things that I picked up today. So everything that I am going to show you is going to be in my carry-on bag, and this is what it looks like. I love this bag. It's mesh at the bottom, so it's great for beach days. I got this bag on a women's conference, which was actually on a cruise, and this was one of the gifts that they gave us, and I've been using it ever since, just because it's deep. Let me get the measurements for you. I don't know the vendor, but what I will attempt to do is reach out to the conference host and to see where they got them from, and I will try to post that for you. I also love this bag because all the way around, I don't know if you can see this, they have these mesh pouches, and this brings me to my first thing that will be in my carry-on, and that is a little travel umbrella. This is totes. Whenever we travel, I either stick this in this bag, or if we're going to a cold weather climate, I'll stick it in our backpack. So that will go in here. Everything else I'm going to show you will also be in there. What did I pick up today? Some Purell hand sanitizer and some carabiners, because I don't know what happened. I had a pack of them. I don't know what happened to them. So I picked up some more of these, and I've attached some hand sanitizer to everybody's carry-on. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. What else is going to be in my carry-on? Selfie stick. Absolutely. My family laughs at me, whatever. But then I get to capture all these amazing moments and make these amazing videos for you guys, and then they love me. Waterproof phone case. I have a couple of these. I've done the water test. I got this off of Amazon. This came with a kit, and I will show you what else this came with in another video. So this will be in my carry-on. Sunblock. This will be in the carry-on, and this will just go in one of the pockets. We are driving from Pennsylvania into Baltimore. Again, we're porting out of Baltimore, or we're leaving from Baltimore. So just, when we get on the ship, we'll put that on. I showed you in another video what's in my medicine kit. That will be in my carry-on bag, and if you remember from the video, or if you haven't seen it, I'll post a link of everything that's in here. But we'll put our patches on and take our Dramamine or bovine, I'm not sure how you say it, but it's anti-nausea medicine, so we'll put that on. So that will be in my carry-on. This holds all of our documents. This will be in my carry-on, and as you can see, this is a matching set, and I got this from TJ Maxx. There were about 7 of them, so you will see them throughout the videos with different things in it. As a matter of fact, inside this one is this, and this is my pencil case. I highly advise that you carry a highlighter and some pens, and we happen to put our thank you cards and post-it notes in here. I found highlighters. I heard this tip many times after watching hours and hours of YouTube video, and so when I went on my first cruise, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. But I did take a highlighter, and we were able to highlight the things that we wanted to do in our fun times. That's what Carnival has. Carnival has their itinerary, and they bring it to you every evening, just letting you know what's happening on the ship the next day. And so if you see something that you want to do, they do have the Carnival Hub app, so you can kind of, put a reminder on there. But I like paper, and so does my daughter, and so we'll just highlight the things that we want to do. We use the post-it notes to leave notes for one another, and also for our cabin steward, and then we also use the thank you notes just to thank them, just to write them a note of encouragement, to say, hey, we're the Grahams, and we're so happy that you're having this experience with us. And then so we leave that at the beginning. They send a note and welcome us, and then we write a note to welcome them. And then at the end of our cruise, we always write them a nice thank you note, and we put a little extra in there. Yes, we pay our gratuities, but this is the person that is kind of taking care of us and cleaning our room, and so we just like to do a little bit extra above and beyond the gratuities that cruise lines already take out. So, and we don't mind that. We think it's totally wonderful. Every steward that we've had has been amazing and been very attentive. So that's in this. I know that was a little long. What else is in here? Our passports. I'm the keeper of the passports, so I am holding all of our passports, and I just have my own passport holder. I picked this up from TJ Maxx, I want to say, and I like it because it has a place for my ID, as well as holding the passports, and then we always bring about 2 credit cards. So all of that will go in there, and I will just hold that for everyone. Our travel documents are also in here, and I've made copies, 2 copies, one to stay in a waterproof pouch that I will show you in another video that actually goes around your waist. I will probably make my husband carry this. And so the second set of documents, one goes in the safe, and then one goes in this waterproof pouch because we're going kayaking, and we'll be on the beach, and so we don't want those things to get wet. And those things are a color copy of our passports. We keep those because we don't carry those off the ship with us. A copy of our contact information. God forbid anything happen and someone needs to kind of know who you are, where you're from, and what's going on. Our sign and sail cards, or sail and sign cards, we keep those in there. Any keys that we have, those will go in that waterproof pouch. So all of that paperwork is just kind of here in our parking voucher. I also have in here some extra luggage tags, and this is what it looks like empty. This is what it looks like here, and I will post a link. Again, got this from off of Amazon. This is what it looks like clear, again, waterproof, but you just kind of print your luggage tag out, fold it according to the directions, slide it in here, and then they have this little kind of attachment cord that's pretty sturdy, and you just put it on your luggage. And so I have a couple extra of those. I over prepare for everything, I really do. And so that's what's in our travel envelope. That's what we'll call that, and I will show you how that fits in there. It already seems like I have a lot going in there, and believe it or not, I still have room to go, but I'm going to show you how all of this and more is going to fit in there. So that's everything that's in our envelope. What else is in there? I always carry Kleenex because my allergies always get the best of me. If you've seen a couple of my videos on my husband and I YouTube channels, Promise and Destiny Ministries, where we're praying, I'm always going like this. So I keep tissues with me. My loose tea. I love tea. I love all kinds of tea. And I know the cruise ships offer you free tea and free coffee and lemonade and iced tea. And that's fine, but I like tea. So everywhere I go, I try to get a blend of a good loose tea, and so I just carry that with me so that I'm never deprived of it. And in this one, I have a berry white tea that I got from Key West, Florida, from a place called spiceandtea.com, and I will put their link in. If you like tea as much as I do, then I will send you that link and you'll enjoy it. I've been enjoying it for like over a year. It's been great because I keep ordering it. What else is going there? Oh, my packing cube of my clothes that I may or may not need, depending on if our luggage gets to our room before dinner. We have an early dining because, again, we like to eat dinner, not supper. And we like to not rush through our meals. So an early dining, it happens to be 6 o'clock, allows us time to sit and enjoy one another, digest our food, not hork it down and then try to run to do any activities on the cruise that night. So this is my packing cube, and I'm going to show you what's in that. But before I do, I absolutely love these things. They have changed my life. I used to use the Space Saver bags. Remember, like the plastic bags where you like would roll them to get the air out, or they had like a hole where you would like suck the air out and it would compress your clothes, and it may or may not work depending on what brand it was. So I have discovered packing cubes through watching so many videos. Thank you, Makeup by Ren. Thanking you, Cruise Tips TV. All of your videos have helped me immensely in improving what I thought was a pretty efficient packing system that I had going. So I've discovered packing cubes, and I love them. This brand is called Gonex. There are other brands, Eagle Creek, but I went with this brand, and again, I got it off of Amazon, and I just ordered a bunch of different colors. One blue for me, green for my daughter, yellow for my husband, and so I'm going to show you what's in here. What I love about this is that it's about, I would say, what is that, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches wide. And so that's the first zipper, and everything will fit in there. But then it has this second zipper, and it'll compress your clothes. Wait till I show you guys how the magic works, and it'll be so super flat, and that will go in there. So what's going in there? My undies. You don't need to see my change of underwear. I have a bathing suit in there just in case I want to get in the pool. So here's my bathing suit, and then I have a very cute Lily Pulsar cover up. Woohoo! So that will go in there. I also have a pashmina because I tend to run cold, and so does the dining room and some parts of the ship. I learned that the hard way on my first cruise. It was in the middle of the summer, and I just felt like, oh, I'm not taking a sweater, I'm not taking a jacket, I'm not taking a sweatshirt, even though a lot of people had told me to. I didn't, and it was freezing, and I had to buy this sweatshirt that I don't even wear now because I'm just not a sweatshirt kind of girl. But I wanted to spend like $30 on a sweatshirt because I was cold. Nonetheless, I digress. I have a cute little sundress that I will change into for dinner, again, in the event that our luggage doesn't make it to our room before that. But again, that has never been our experience. But as you've heard me say in some of my other videos, I rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So that will go in my packing cube along with my pashmina. And then I have, again, just some shorts to sleep in. Again, if it doesn't come, but it's never been my experience, knock on wood. And then a t-shirt to just sleep in. University of Pennsylvania, Wharton. Yeah, that was just a shameless plug before it went. What else is going there? What am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I know you're like, isn't that enough? Isn't that bag full yet? No, it's not. Oh, I'm so excited about this. If you thought I was excited about the cruise, our frisbee. Our frisbee goes on every trip with us, and my family, again, always clowns me about it, but I don't care because then we wind up having like the best family time together around this circle, the frisbee. So that is going in my carry-on. Yeah, I probably could put it in the luggage, but I'm not. I'm gonna carry it, and we just, whenever we're just like a lull, or just like, hey, I just whip it out, and it just makes they laugh, and we just have a good game of frisbee. And it may seem corny, but whatever. We like it, we enjoy it. They like it even if they don't know that they like it. So we'll take that when we port in Grand Turks and when we port in Nassau, because I think we have like some beach time, or we're gonna try to squeeze in some beach time in between our excursions. I think that is pretty much it. No, it's not it. I am forgetting like one of the most important things. My makeup bag that I put in, and this is by it says created by travel. There's a cute little saying, winds blow, rivers blow, walking in the air. And I have my makeup that will be in my carry-on again. In the event that my luggage doesn't make it to the room, I can still create the fabulousness that you see before you. Not really, I look a mess after running errands all day. So thanks for bearing with me. But what's in here? My toothbrush, some toothpaste, two of my favorite fragrances, actually the only two fragrances I wear, and that is my Coco Chanel, the travel size, and my Bobbi Brown Beach, the only two that I wear. Poo-Pourri. And I know you're like, Precious, I thought you said that was your makeup bag. I know, but so much fits in here. I like efficiency. So I promise you, my makeup is in here. My Laura Geller Baked and Brighten Deep. And then my, what is this? Shea Moisture lipstick and some Aveda lip gloss. And then my Nivea Milk and Honey chapstick. And then my mascara. I have some primer by Smashbox. I'm supposed to get my Ipsy box, or Ipsy bag. Yeah, Ipsy bag in a couple of days. I just switched to Ipsy from Birchbox, so I'll try to do an unbagging, unbagging of what I get in that. Hopefully I get it in enough time, and whatever I get, I'll throw in there. I have some Chanel Travel mascara. don't even need the falsies with this. And then I also have some Smashbox full mascara that's also in there. I tend not to wear a lot of makeup when we're on the cruise, but at night, full face, we're going for it. So all of that is in there. And then some more antibacterial wipes, all that good stuff is in there. A nail file. What else? What else? You guys probably don't want to know all of this, but you're still watching, so thanks. My Nail Envy by OPI. They're not sponsoring this video, but can I tell you guys, I love this stuff. I used to have, notice I said used to, the most dry, brittle, fragile nails, and they would break. I started using this, and honey and baby, I don't know if you can say, I have a little nail. Never, my nails would break. But yes, that is in there, and so I just do it like every other day because I'm a natural kind of girl. That is in there, whichever. And then let's see, this is Tylenol and Motrin. I know I'm taking our big carry-on of medicine, and that'll be in there, but please note that this goes in my, like I'm carrying this now. This is in my pocketbook, and so I'll just throw that in there. And probably the last thing, yes, this is the last thing that's in the carry-on, and this is just a little Brighton bag, and I put all of my cords in there for my iPhone and my charger. And something else very cool that I just found at Best Buy, and I'm very super excited about it. So here's my portable charger that goes in this little Brighton bag, and here's my cords, another cord that goes in there, and then a vendor that I order from for my department, they sent me this kind of like dual cord, if you can see this. So it has two ends, and one is for an iPhone and then one is for an Android. I don't know how they do, but I carry both. And then this kind of is just a USB hub that plugs into that. And then let me show you what I'm very excited about. So these two little guys are they're made by SanDisk, and they're memory cards for your phones. What? Yes. So this one, again, SanDisk, they are both 64 gigabytes. Yes? Am I saying that right? 64 gigabytes? Yes, 64 gigabytes. So this little guy is for my Android phone, and what you do is there is an app, you download the app SanDisk, and this part plugs into the phone. Download all your pictures or plug it in while you're taking your pictures, and it'll automatically store it here. And then there is a little toggle on top of it, and then you slide that, and then this larger USB part comes out, and that's what you put in your computer to download all your pictures. So I'm excited about that I don't have to use up all the memory. I don't have to carry around our DSLR when we don't need to. Our Android and iPhone takes beautiful pictures as well, but I don't have to worry about, oh, I can't get this moment, or I can't capture this moment, or I can't video because we're running out of memory. Nope, this solves the problem. And then this one, again, same manufacturer, SanDisk. This one goes in your iPhone, so this little part sticks in to protect it, but then you can slide it out. I don't know if you can see it really well. This little part slides out, that goes into the bottom of your iPhone charger, and this part goes, this USB port goes into your computer again, so you can download your pictures and create beautiful photo montages. So I really think that that's it, everything that fits in that bag. And when I'm about to show you how everything fits in this bag. So keep watching. Okay, so here we have the bag all packed. Again, I'm going to try to get the dimensions for you, but you can see that's a cross body bag on it. And let's take a look inside. I don't think I mentioned this, but you can see a 700 milliliter bottle of wine can fit in there. Contents inside. You see the, pull back for you guys a little bit. You see our travel documents, our medicine, baby wipes, my compression cube Look how nicely that just fits in there. Oh my gosh. Remember everything I showed you? Yeah, it's in there. So yeah, that fits in there. Put that back in there. Slides. See the frisbee down at the bottom? Probably can't because of the light, but that's okay. So yeah, everything's in the bag. Got my initials on there. Nice little pocket for my tissues. You see all of the bag. Yeah, so it all fit in. Okay, so you saw everything that fits in the bag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell so you can get updates when I post new videos. There will be a lot in this travel series because I'm just going to document everything from start to beginning, the ride down. Don't want you guys to miss anything. I'll probably post another video about how I use the packing cubes within my luggage and everything else that is going to be in that. Guys, thank you so much. If you saw anything that you found helpful, please don't forget to comment. If you saw some things that I might have forgotten, because this is not the last cruise that I'm taking, put that down there. This is how I learned, by watching YouTube videos, just scouring for hours and hours, and on Pinterest, just getting ideas. So this inspired me to say, hey, you know what? I learned a lot. Let me give back to the YouTube community. So I just thank you guys so much for watching. If you watch me and my husband on our other channel, we always say,